Kemi Amalulu Olunlaya, and this is IJ Coza for the 12th of July 2019. Yesterday we were talking about reactions of different pastors in Nigeria, and I spoke about Pastor Bolaji Idowu on Instagram. And now I want to talk about all the other pastors. Many of you have heard what Pastor Adeboye said about this incident. He spoke about it in his crusade. And now I want to tell you what other pastors are talking about. Most of them, of course, Pentecostal pastors. Oyakhilome spoke about this issue and said we should not jump into conclusion and that people should not join an association to bring down the body of Christ. This is a church. This is not an ordinary rape allegation. And this is not something that happened last week. This happened 20 years ago, even before these churches became prominent and their pastors. Now, Abiara said that people should stay where they are. This is not the time for members to leave Coza because of allegations they heard. That the person that is innocent in this case will be vindicated soon. And that this is not the time to be shopping for churches and saying, oh, Biodo Fatoyinbo actually raped Busola Dakolo. These are allegations, and these allegations have to be investigated. And so that's what Pastor Abiara said. Going on, Sam Adeyemi, another Pentecostal pastor, has been sitting on the fence. Sam hasn't taken any sides in the issue, but he's waiting to see what's the best approach to this. I think he wrote something. He had a write-up, but he's sitting on the fence over there. Now, Oyemade was shocking because he's supposed to be a pastor who really is supportive of Fatoyinbo. And, the spiritual aspect of these things are very funny because I am a journalist that always says I should praise myself because I don't like people praising me. The same people praising you will be happy at your downfall. I've always told Nigerians to do that. Praise yourself. Don't wait to be praised. It's a mentality in Nigeria that we must wait for others to praise us. So, Oyemade has praised Fatoyinbo for so long, but it shocked everybody that without even consulting Fatoyinbo, he made those posts about rape. Oh, 3 women get raped in Lagos daily. I think it's more than 3, Pastor Poju. Then he wrote a long epistle on the whole case. And you'd expect that it will, ask Fatoyinbo first or discuss with him. According to my investigation from Coza spokespeople, sources, he never consulted with his friend. He just made those posts. So it kind of it's not supportive. People that support you, are they happy at your downfall? That's just my opinion. Now from Adejumo, Pastor from Adejumo, who's known to be a little controversial. And she is said to be the spiritual mother of Fatoyinbo. She is a spiritual mother, meaning a pastor that he looks up to. Well, shockingly, Adejumo took sides with Dakolo. I can understand because she's a female pastor. She could speak about rape or the outrage about rape, but she took Busola's side on this incident. Well, let's see how it pans out. Can the Christian Association of Nigeria investigate it as well? At first, they said they wouldn't get into church affairs. Now, they said they will get into it. They have their own investigators, too. And the spokesman is a lawyer. He spoke about it. And he said that there is something missing. Something hidden under, this investigation, this allegation Busala made. And specifically, this is what, let me just say this. This is what CAN says, the Christian Association of Nigeria. The statement says there's a hidden factor in Busola's assertion of rape. And they want it searched, they want it investigated, and they want it known so that this case can end and everybody can move on. We're talking about ending this summer. We're in summer now, we're in July, then August, then September. Ken is talking about ending the next 1 month. This case will be over. Meanwhile, Pastor Fatoyin was supposed to report in Lagos because Busola Dakolo filed her case in Lagos. I understand that the pastor is not going to Lagos and is in moves. He's trying to make moves to have the case moved to Abuja, where he's based, and his church. At the end of the day, both parties filed, Busola filed in the wrong place because technically Ilorin is where the crime occurred. The whole thing about jurisdiction has always been in play in Nigeria. Remember, if I was blogging something or I wrote something about Pastor Adeyemi, well, they came and took me to Port Harcourt forcibly with 14 armed officers, and they lured me, and I went with them. But jurisdiction is very important, so that's the part of the case that I hear is going on now. They want to settle the jurisdiction issue, and then start talking about the allegations. I'm Kemi, I'm a lawyer, Nigerian journalist. Thanks for listening, and it's 12th of July, 2019, Friday morning. Have a great weekend.